and welcome to my channel. I am Stephanie. This is the December 2022 monthly wrap up. So I totally could not get that out like whatsoever. This is the last month, guys. Last month, December of 2022 is done. It is over with. And I'm excited to say I met my goals that I had. I don't think I'll be doing like a big long video, but we'll see. We'll see. So let's stick with our regular monthly wrap up of doing, quick, dirty things and getting to the slideshows. As always, if you want to jump to the slideshow, everything's down in chapters now. I figured that out, and we're going good with that. So let's jump into the stats, or the numbers, guys, the numbers. So for the month of December, I read a total of 30 books. 12 of those were audiobooks and 18 were ebooks, and I read one arc in the month of December. For the ratings, I DNF'd 7 books. I was in my DNF era. If it wasn't good for me in December, we got rid of it. And I think I might have to, embrace that a little more in 2023. I had 0 1-stars. I had 1 2-star book. I had 5 3-star books. I had 12 4-star books, and I had 5 5-star books. So for the blackout section, let me move over. For the blackout section, which is one of my favorite sections, where I talk about the Black authors that I read. I just list them off here, but when you go to that slideshow, you can figure out when I actually talk about them in the reviews. So let's just get this popping, right? So I read The Last One Standing, which is Work Husbands number 4, by Blue Sapphire. Coming Home, Colorado Ranch number 1 by A.R. Williams. Tiny Pretty Things by Sona Chapori and Danielle Clayton makes this a Black author. Her Mistletoe Minotaur by Erin St. James. Wrapped in Red by Mika Jolie. That Time I Got Drunk and Yeeted a Love Potion at a Werewolf by Kimberly Lemming. Token Black Girl by Danielle Prescott. We have Tangled in Tinsel by Trilina Pucci. We have Kisses Over Eggnog by M.L. Preston and Sade Renee. Both are Black authors. Open Play by J.N. Welsh. The Holly Dates by Brittany Cherry. Made a Fool of Death with Your Beauty by Akweke Emeze. They are a Nigerian author, but of course, when it comes to race, they're considered Black, so they get put in this category as well. My Accidental Cowboy by Sade Renee. Hidden in Darkness by S.J. Stewart. Tack by Ivy Harper. In Between Forever by Mika Jolie. Downfall by Evelyn Sola. 12 Days of Fuckmas by Kenya Wright. Sweet Hand by N.G. Peltier, who is a Trinidadian author. Once again, gets put into this category by American standards. And then finished out by reading Digging Up Love by Chandra Bloomberg. Yay! Alrighty, so book news. For the book news, I will be continuing the Let Me Introduce You series in 2023. Hopefully, fingers crossed that I can, wrangle up some more interviews, because I would really like to talk to some of these authors. You guys have really enjoyed some of them, and I appreciate all the watches and views and things like that. And hope you guys continue to enjoy them. Next in 2023, I will be doing a vlog series called Read and Watch, which is me reading some of the books that are the inspiration for some of the television shows and movies that we have coming out. I will read the books that associate with them and then watch and put out a vlog for that. The first couple that I have recorded will be coming out early 2023. I will be doing some journaling and silent book club, virtual silent book club over on my Patreon. So if you are still interested, or if you want to hang back and see how that goes, that is one of my 2023 goals, is to be more active over there. I appreciate those that have stuck around and would like to really, get more involved over there than I have been. So let's talk about my top 5 reads, or the five-star books that I read in the month of December, rounding out the year on a good note. So first up, we have 12 Days of Fuckmas by Kenya Wright, and this is like a good little Christmas novella that plays off of the 12 Days of Christmas, where our accountant for a brothel ends up getting kidnapped by a mafia boss, and they participate in sexy times for 12 days and possibly more. And it was just chef's kiss. Loved it so much for what it was. Don't have like a whole bunch of expectations for the title, guys, come on. But it was just perfect for me, and I think more people would appreciate it. Next, we have My Accidental Cowboy by Sade Renee. This was the sunshine of my DNF era. Oh my goodness. I was on a streak for DNFs, and then I picked up this book and I was like, yes, just what I needed. This is a story about a couple that we had already known about that was happily married. You see them in 2 other books where they are just lovey-dovey and happy. This is their story. It's a flashback story of, how they got together by accidentally pretending to be engaged to each other and then falling in love with each other accidentally. And I was just here for it. It was, like I said, the bright spot to my DNF era of, December. Next, I'm going to talk about The Holly Dates by Brittany Cherry. This was such a just treat. It sent me on all my emotions. We have Holly, who is a woman that was badly scorned at the altar by her best friend and her so-called fiance, who leaves her at the altar, and she doesn't let that bother her though. She goes ahead and finally is like, I'm gonna put myself back out there, and starts dating, but she can never secure a second date. Well, she finds this bar that is owned by our male main character, Kai, and he kind of helps her, does some dating coaching and things like that. In return, if she doesn't happen to get a second date, then, he goes to her family's small town with her as her boyfriend. And, he ends up going, even though she has a guy that is sort of, she's sort of dating more than the, one date kind of rule thing. But come to find out, there are other things at play as well. I was all in my emotions for Kai's grumpy side, learning why he was so grumpy, enjoying Holly's sunshine era, and it was just so much fun. Had me on the emotional roller coaster that I love from Brittany Cherry. Next, I'm going to talk about Tangled in Tinsel by Trilina Pucci. This is another, just if you are looking for some goodness. I'm not a why girly choosy, why choose girly. Let me see if I can get that out. I am not a why choose girly. It is not my preferred trope or subgenre, but this one, I got to the end of it and was like, Trilina, where is my epilogue? Where's my extended epilogue? And then she was like, it doesn't come out for, a couple weeks. And I was like, but I'm already signed up for your newsletter. Can I have it, please? Please, can I have it? Like, what is going on? I need that epilogue. And we have a woman who is hired to set up this holiday party for these fine gentlemen, and Trelina writes it in a way that you can self-insert into our main characters, our main female characters, like being with these guys that she is just like, yes, I'm here for, but why should I choose? Let me live out this fantasy during a snowstorm. Yes, yes. It was everything. It was everything. I loved it oh so much. And then the last book that I'm going to tell you guys about that just gave me all the things for December is The Last Ones Standing by Blue Sapphire. This is the 4th book in the Work Husband series, and this brings this whole chess match that you had been going through the first 3 books in the series to a head. I do feel that there was a lot of retelling that went along with it, but in the end, it was perfect. It was perfect, and I was here for it. It really just gave me everything that I wanted, and some more twists and turns and things that were in play that other people didn't know were in play. And it was definitely a puppet master here's what's going on. I do wish there was more, because that epilogue that she gave us was like, I could definitely go for some more chapters about the next generation. Please and thank you. Yes. Alrighty. So that was the December wrap up. And if you already know my outro, you can feel free to skip ahead to the slideshow, which will be in chronological order, so you can find out the books that I may or may not have mentioned in here, my thoughts and feelings about those by going back and looking at those weekly reviews. Alrighty. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Also, there's a feedback form down in the description box, as well as my Let Me Introduce You series, author interest form, and author suggestion form. All my socials are down in the description box, and yes, all the things. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in another video.
You say you're fine, but I can see right through. You're holding your secrets for way too long. This can't keep going on. With every lie, they keep on hurting you, getting away with everything they do. This can't keep going on. No, we're gonna find them, and I'm gonna fight for you. They better start hiding. We'll be running with the lions, lions. We'll be running with the lions, lions. They can't run, they can't hide. We won't stop until they're down. We'll be running with the lions, lions. Tell me, 'cause I'm looking out for you. This can't keep going on. No, 'cause you're not alone in this. We'll do this together. No, you're not alone in this. No, we're gonna find them, and I'm gonna fight for you. They better start hiding. We'll be running with the lions.